every time Kindle puts out an update, it has the ability to add, remove, or alter the books on your device. And the Roald Dahl books are being edited for you. The latest Kindle update has edited all of those problematic words from the Roald Dahl books. This is censorship. This is the start of something dark and disturbing. Where does this end? Do we decide certain books are now problematic and remove them from devices? After they've been removed from devices, we should just ban them in the shops. Is this not the equivalent of digital book burning? In my eyes, it is. In the eyes of many, it is. We're into dark and disturbing times right now. Digital book burning. I have a solution. Let me put that out there straight away. In this first feature, there is a solution. We're going to start with your Kindle is now forcing censored media on its customers. This comes from Bleeding Fool. It's a great website. If you've never been there, I suggest you go and check it out. All right, let's get into this. I want to read you this quote to start off with. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. That's a quote from George Orwell in 1984. Just as we found out that Ian Flemming James Bond novels are being censored for modern audiences, big tech decides to throw its weight behind the Oceania Orwellian regime. And your Kindle is forcing this censorship on you. There's been a ton of tweets from people released on this. But I just want to clarify something. And it's here in the article. So, even if you've purchased classic stories on Amazon, you don't need to give Amazon permission to update your Kindle. Okay? When you buy an ebook, you're effectively renting it. You don't actually own that text. Any media that you buy digitally from Apple, Google, Amazon, whoever, you don't actually own it. There remains, without wanting to get technical, you download a Roald Dahl book, there's always a link back to the people who you bought it from. And they can edit that, remove it. They can do whatever they want with it. Now, with regards to Kindle, the solution's pretty simple. And the solution is here. Turn off the internet on your Kindle e-reader. It's right here. It's on the Amazon.com website. I've highlighted it right here. Links to all of these pages will be in the show notes. So please just scroll down. You can access this information for yourself. I'll always do that with every video I ever release. So, if you stop your Kindle from having access to the internet, it's not going to update. And that means your text will remain untouched. Now, I've had a Kindle for years. I use the basic Kindle, the Paperwhite, is it? I don't have a Kindle Fire. I have no interest in one. If I wanted a tablet, I'd use a tablet. I wanted an ebook reader that is just that, an ebook reader. That's what I would suggest. Now, I believe these Kindle Paperwhites are becoming harder to get hold of. And this might actually be the reason. Because mine's never been online. I've never connected my Kindle to the internet. But if you've got any Kindle device and you want to protect the books that are on it, you're going to have to take it offline. And the instructions are here. So from the home screen, swipe down to open the quick actions menu, or select the settings icon, select airplane mode, and click it to that. Now, that's not 100% foolproof. Airplane mode on any device isn't 100% offline. There's been reports about this published on the internet for years. People who've hacked the Android operating system, put their phone into airplane mode and jumped on a plane, and then extracted the data that was taken while they were in flight. It was pretty disturbing. The best way is just disconnect from your wireless network, delete the password, never connect again. It's that simple. It really is. But how do you get books? You're not connected to the internet. How do you get books? Well, if you have access to a laptop computer or a desktop computer, or you know someone who has a laptop or desktop, or maybe go to your local library, use one of their computers, you can download a piece of software called Calibre. Now, this is the Calibre website. There's a video here which will teach you exactly how to use it. Calibre is the one-stop solution to all your ebook needs. You can basically buy your ebooks, download them to your computer, plug your e-reader, Kindle, into your computer, and transfer the books using Calibre. It will convert books into different formats automatically for you. It will automatically recognize your ebook reader. It will do everything for you. It's a great piece of software. Most importantly, it's open source software. It isn't connected in any way to Amazon or Google or any of the tech giants. This is the solution that I've been using for the best part of 10 years. I've had several Kindle devices now. I have never connected one of them to the internet, and I use Calibre all the time. It's incredibly easy to use, and there's a video here which will explain everything for you. Outside of that, there are other places to get your ebooks. You don't have to do it through Amazon. You can go to third-party book repositories. Some have all the books you could want for free. Some you pay as you would with Amazon. If you want to beat censorship, you have to give up a little bit of convenience. That is the one thing with convenience. Convenience allows nefarious forces to take advantage. You know, if you go into your local convenience store, 7-Eleven, how much that food is actually good for your health? Very little, but it's convenient. If you want healthy food, you have to put a little bit of work in. Same thing goes with these issues. If you want to avoid censorship, you have to put a little bit of work in. Now, people have asked me about what publishers should we go to, because surely it's the publishers that are invoking this censorship. And I agree, they absolutely are. The best way is to use the second-hand or used book markets. In my opinion, we should go to these places first before buying new books. It's an environmentally sound solution, it's a financially sound solution, and now it's the solution to beating censorship. So eBay, for example, even Amazon, each book has used copies through Amazon. Let's go back to physical media. I know that's not always possible. I use a Kindle because I have very bad eyesight. You might have noticed the way I read the computer screen. I have terrible eyesight, that's why I use a Kindle. But as I say, my Kindle never gets connected to the internet. Personally, I've seen this problem coming. Conversations were being had about how your technology will eventually censor you 6 or 7 years ago. And they were fringe conversations which were laughed at, and we were told we were tinfoil hat wearers. But these issues have come around and they're real now. This is a very important issue because the next step is truly terrifying.